here's our cartoon character mashup. Now that you understand how to do animations, I don't want you to animate a circle. I want you to animate your cartoon characters. So this is what I'm going to do. On Ezra, I'm going to go out to frame 60 and press F5. In fact, now I don't see my background at frame 60 because only Ezra goes out to frame 60. Everything else only exists at frame 1. So I'm going to go out to frame 60. I'm going to click here and drag down to the bottom and then press F5. So everything goes out to frame 60. Is that my whole animation? Yeah. The background I have locked so I can't move it, which is good. And I'm going to click on Ezra. I'm going to press F8. I'm going to make him a graphic symbol and call him Ezra. Notice he stays there, but now he's a symbol instead of a shape. So he's a graphic symbol. If I go to library, you'll see Ezra is there twice. The picture and the symbol. You can see the difference in the icon. I guess that means a graphic symbol. Obviously this means a picture. Okay, so when I click on him, you can see that he's a symbol. Right? And I converted him to a symbol over there, which was dumb. Most common mistake, and I've done it a few times. Not clear frames. Clear keyframe. There we go. Go back to the beginning. I'm going to delete this symbol. And then I'm going to click on him again, press F8, and name him Ezra. So make the symbol on frame 1. And properties, and you'll see it's a graphic symbol. And then over here, Bart. So I'm going to F8, call him Bart. Click on Angelica, press F8, and Angelica. Okay, so now on Ezra, I'm going to right click, create a motion tween. Bart, right click, create a motion tween. And this is why they have to all be on different layers. Right click, create a motion tween. So now I can motion tween them independently. So Ezra, I'm going to have him start, oops, I double clicked by accident. I'm going to have him start over here. And then I'm going to have him slide over like this. Okay, so he's going to hit that neck. When he hits the neck, so I'm going to make sure I put my playhead on when he hits the neck, because I made him go past. So right here, when he hits the neck, Bart is going to start to fly off. So now that I have Ezra's animation done, I want to do Bart's animation. So I know after Ezra hits him with a lightsaber, Bart's head's going to fly off, revealing Angelica. So we haven't done anything terrible. We're just revealing Angelica. We're not killing Bart. I don't know why I decided to do this, but this is just what I decided to do. So let's say I go out to here. And I take Bart. And I move him over here. And I spin him. Well, I resize him. Then I spin him. But now watch what happens. He's doing it right from the beginning, before Ezra even gets there. Well, that's no good. We don't want that. So I can either undo all that, or I can click here and then right click and say clear keyframe all. What I really should do is put the playhead to where the lightsaber hits the neck, right there. And then on Bart's layer, click there on that frame, and then right click and say insert keyframe all. Okay, so what that does is say, hey, look, Bart's all of his properties, position, rotation, skew or scale, those haven't changed from 1 up to frame 30. Now when I go over here and I move him, whatever I adjust will become part of that keyframe. So if I grab him and I move him out to here, yeah, it puts in a property keyframe. That's kind of like a shortcut, but it's only, right now, it's only a positional keyframe because all I did was change the position. But now if I rotate him, it becomes a rotational keyframe as well. And if I resize him, it becomes a, let's see, if you go to insert, resize, it becomes a scale keyframe as well. So what I really could have did was, instead of doing that shortcut thing, let me clear this keyframe totally. So you can use the shortcut thing, or you can put the playhead where you want, and then you can always click there, and then right click and say insert keyframe all. And then it contains all of these things. Alright, and then I'm going to, while the playhead is still on that keyframe, I'm going to move him off the screen. I'm going to shrink him down, and I'm going to rotate him. But I kind of want him to spin around, right? So we know we're going to go over to our free transform panel, and over here I could put 360, I could put 720, and get me 2 spins. Now, of course, when I hit enter, he stays sort of right side up, but that's only because he's making 2 spins, not from the beginning, but from this property keyframe on frame 23 up to frame 43. Okay, and then there's Angelica. Okay, so if I put this at the beginning and I play it, and there you go.